A lot of men out there are strategic, sophisticated liars that can manipulate women without even showing any sign of red flags. However, there are also highly simple, expressive men. If they are an ass, they would show it by getting a girl way off their league and shove her entire head into a cake on their wedding days. I'm not talking about like a little dot of whipped cream on the nose. I'm talking about these disturbing videos. Hi, my name is Anh, and today let's discuss these disastrous cake smashing videos, which is, in my opinion, the epitome of a wedding fail. I know that a lot of people have made videos on this problem, but since it's the fall, aka wedding season, I think that a yearly reminder is needed to stop these criminals. Yes, what a punch of flavor, am I right? A man and a woman tie the knot in a beautiful matrimonial ceremony that take her, yes, I said her on purpose, not them, months to prepare. And then instead of trying out that delicious caramel triple chocolate paradise, she got chased to a corner and experienced a scene in Tom and Jerry. This will be the easiest way to make a person with high blood sugar hate cake. In all the video I have watched, the bride would literally have to beg her husband not to come near, but then would got pushed to the ground and shove that cake up her nose in front of all families and friends, basically legally harassed by a huge toddlers. Doesn't this just make you wonder whether these men actually cherish and love their wife in the first place? Because the only reason that they seem to want this wedding is so that they can knock out their partners and hide it under some pink buttercreams. Imagine if they can do this in front of everyone on their most special day, then what goes on in these idiots' house on a random Tuesday afternoon? Let's just refresh again by watching another baby daddy material pick up their wife, act regretful, and then smear her face again. Now, I am no wedding master. I have never even been married, but I will list out simple reasons why these horrendous traditions has to stop. First, it's rude, it's childish. Even my 2-year-old niece are taught not to waste food because wedding cakes are very time-consuming to make and take hundreds and hundreds of dollars to orders. Secondly, as a groom, you only need to put on a suit instead of your usual diapers. Get out there, don't even need to shave and show up. But if you ever watch just one episode of Say Yes to the Dress, you would know how much emotions and time and effort and money and stress a woman has to go through in order to look splendid on her special day.
I have in this dress all the emotions that I've never felt.
And it is a day where she will get to be the main character. Maybe she doesn't want a whole spaceship of confetti launched right in her face. Third reason, as someone who bakes, I know that in order for this tiered cake to be sturdy, they would have to insert chopstick or stick into the cake so that it doesn't move around when they transport and it's more secure. So imagine this. If you shove someone's head into the cake, it's like getting this trident just poked in your eyes. And imagine this, going to the ER blind and bloody on supposedly the happiest day of your life and have to explain to the doctors that you are not coming out of the Radio Not movies, and which horrendously has happened in real life, so just stop. Lastly, because health and money reasons are never enough for you morons, I will throw in a moral reason. You completely embarrass your loved one, your families, and particularly yourself while doing that, disrespecting your wife. And how can you have the audacity to think that after you act like a wild raccoon in a suit, someone will still stay, love, be loyal, and obey and worship you? Ridiculous.
To love and to obey.
What?
Yes,
To
to love and to obey.
Obey what?
Obey.
And obey who?
In a lot of these videos, I can tell that the woman just trying to hold back her tear or just straight up cry. Because obviously it's physically hurt to be beaten by a man, a big man with weapons. And secondly, it's so depressing to know that you made the biggest mistake of your life only 30 minutes into your marriage. I know that if this happened to me on my wedding days, my family or my girlfriend would just straight up punch the groom in the nuts so that he never passed these disturbing genes to another child ever again. But what surprised me is that when the bridesmaid or the mother run up to clean the bride, the groom and his stupid friend just sit there, laugh and cheer because they attained some kind of honorable triumph like a pack of monkeys with rabies.
Oh, look at her. She's like, nope.
So can someone just call the zoo and lock this gorilla up? Because this doesn't look like the in-laws to me. Look like the outrageous outlaw. And folks, if you ever plan to marry someone, study and observe their friends and their surrounding carefully because they just gonna act exactly like it. Now, in this case, instant divorce.
Divorce, babe, divorce.
And signing up for the Guinness World Record for shortest marriage ever happened seems to be reasonable to me. But I imagine that some of these brides actually will have to shove the shame up their ass, expose their face online, and make an explanation video defending her 30 years old adopted son behaviors and lie to everyone that he's not like that at home. And it will go like this. So we have talked and shared our feeling, and I feel like we could have communicated more so that we don't misunderstand each other, because everyone has a different definition of fun. For Bob, it's smashing the entire cake into my head and shove it up my nose. But actually, you don't know Bob. He's a wonderful man, and I could not have asked for a better partner. He actually come up to me and asked me if I'm okay and regretted right the moment after that. And you only see 30 seconds of him, so please stop coming for my husband. Well, I guess it would be easier if you say I just got manipulated again and blink twice so that the internet can send help. So I don't know about your cultures, but in Vietnam, wedding is most of the time for our parents. The guests would be full of our neighbors, parents' friend, boss, colleague, and a super extended family relative. And we hardly even know people at our own wedding, which is weird. And the only jobs that we are required to do is to be there, look presentable, sit, smile, and wave and say hi to everyone. And don't get me wrong, Vietnamese marriage can be just as, if not even more fucked up than other country marriage, because once you marry someone, it is socially believed that you should never divorce them because it's embarrassing, even though they are completely shitty, evil people. But at least we are really good actors on our wedding days, okay? Besides, if you have a wedding in Vietnam, unless you are very well off, your wedding cake would be made out of foam and cardboard because you would rent it and it would be reusable at different weddings. And it actually looked very realistic because let's be honest, who actually eat cakes in weddings anyways? So yeah, I just want to share bits of my thoughts on these horrendous issues and maybe stopping anyone from typing into Google how to smash the entire cake onto my wife's face without wasting a crumb. Keep it as an intrusive thoughts, okay? It's only in your head. And as I would say in any of my videos, just take it with a grain of salt. I'm so scared of the cancel culture, so please don't come for me. And yeah, I would just love to hear your experience or your thoughts on this. And let's be friends by subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!